English speaking course.
Let's follow Simon's English self-study process. After watching this video, I guess you will find the method that works for you, especially for introverts. Now let's see how Simon improves his English skills. This is Simon. He has curly blonde hair and blue eyes. Simon was 18 years old. He was still a student. He moved to New York for college. In a new country and a new school, Simon had to do everything on his own. But it was quite difficult for an introvert like Simon, especially when his English was not good. Communicating with native speakers was Simon's biggest fear. His life became more difficult in many ways when he lived in New York. One day, when he was lost, he couldn't ask the locals for directions. Or when Simon went to the library near his house to borrow a book, he had trouble applying for a library card. He also had difficulty when talking to the landlady who owned the apartment he was renting. Simon was too shy, and he was afraid to ask someone to help in learning English. One day, he met a girl. Thank you! By the way, I'm Stella.
Me, Simon.
Nice to meet you, Simon.
Nice, meet you.
You're cute. Thanks again. See you around. From that day, Simon determined that he had to improve his English skills. Simon started looking for English learning manuals. Simon had chosen some methods that worked for him. Focus on vocabulary and grammar. The first of Simon's methods of learning English was vocabulary and grammar. He knew that the most efficient way to learn a language is through learning grammar and vocabulary at the same time. Simon studied grammar very carefully. Every day, Simon learned new vocabulary and new grammar. The following day, he reviewed the old grammar and learned the new grammar. He tried to name everything he saw in English to remember vocabulary. Practice by talking to yourself. Every day, Simon spent 10 minutes talking to himself in the mirror.
Good morning. My name is Simon. Good to meet you. I'm Simon from France. How about you? France is a beautiful country. I'm in New York. If you want to travel France, I be your tour guide. Thank you. And I show you New York. Great.
Sometimes Simon still made some grammar mistakes. Talk to your pet. The landlady had a cat, and Simon often fed him. At such times, he tried to speak English with him.
Felix, time to eat. It's a new... I hope you like it. How is your day today, Felix? Today I learned something new. Do you want to listen?
Read out loud. Simon often read English books and magazines aloud. He read certain phrases and words in context, and this helped him have a clearer understanding of what he was reading. While reading the books, he also recorded his voice. Later, Simon would listen to what he had read out loud and check his pronunciation and mistakes. In this way, Simon could understand what he needed to improve.
I need to practice speaking more.
Describe, picture. In Simon's spare time, he surfed social media. When he saw any photos, he described them in English.
Two girls are taking Selfies in front of the Eiffel Tower. A girl with straight black hair. She wore a yellow t-shirt and sunglasses. And the other girl has curly brown hair. She wears a pink t-shirt and a pink hat.
And so on. He described everything he saw. When you are ready, practice in real life. After days of hard study, Simon's English improved a lot. Simon could now ask locals for directions in English.
Excuse me, how can I get to the King Pleasure painting exhibition?
I'm not sure where it is.
Oh. So, do you know where King Street is?
Ah, it's near here. Go straight and turn right at the intersection. It's on the right.
Thank you.
Simon went confidently to the library to get his library card.
Excuse me, I'm interested in getting a library card. Sure, let me give you an application. You can fill it out right here at the counter. Here it is. Your English sounds better. Thank you.
When he got home, Simon fed Felix as usual.
Oh, you're starving, aren't you? That's why you eat so fast.
Hello, Simon.
Hello, Mrs. Laura. Can I ask you something? Am I allowed to redecorate the rooms?
Yes, you are allowed. Just don't ruin them.
Thank you. I promise I won't.
Your English is good right now. I guess you studied hard.
Yeah, and it paid off.
In college, Simon also made some new friends. Despite being an introvert, Simon is humorous. He always makes his friends laugh, which makes them like him. He knew that this was the right time to talk to Stella. He walked up to her and said hello.
Good morning, Stella.
Hi, Simon. How are you?
I'm great. You?
Never better.
Stella, can I ask you something?
Sure, go on.
Are you free this Saturday evening? I have 2 movie tickets and I really hope that you will go with me.
Wow, Simon, you are confident now. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Stella.
And I'd be happy if you can pick me up this Saturday.
No problem at all. See you on Saturday.
Great. See you, Simon. And that was the start of their story.
You see, learning English helps you a lot in your daily life. It also helps you make many friends and learn new things. I have shared with you all my learning methods. You can follow, be patient with it, and do your best. I believe you can do it. Good luck.
Thank for watching. Please give us a like, share, and comment. Click here for a more useful video.